What's interesting about programmatic is that in our industry we constantly talk about the mechanism by which media is bought and sold. And what we don't talk enough about is how good programmatic is for the end consumer, the consumer of content and advertising. Because at the end of the day, our role within Xaxis, but more broadly, the role of programmatic is to put the right message in front of the right user, on the right channel, in the right format, at the right time. So I think there's tremendous potential for consumers to engage with brands and the content that brands create in a more effective way via programmatic. But to be honest, there's lots more work to do to bring creative and advertising technology together. One of the assets that we have within Xaxis is Xaxis Ad Labs, which is a group of people we have on the West Coast in LA, and their specific responsibility is actually to develop formats that can be delivered through programmatic technology. So these are creative video formats, display formats, rich media, because in many cases we work very closely with publishers to not only help them create audiences and monetize those audiences, but also to deliver more relevant content. So we're very excited about that capability, and being part of WPP, we actually do have great relationships with the creative agencies as well, and are working with them to understand how we can bring more creative assets to bear within the programmatic media space. Very simply, we need to make sure there is no fraud in our industry, and it is pervasive. It tends to be more pervasive in campaigns that are performance-driven campaigns. So any campaign that's driving towards a cost per acquisition or a cost per click for advertisers that are driving conversions. And very frankly, we need to stamp it out, and we do have the mechanism by which to do that. When we think about Xaxis specifically, we do guarantee visibility, and we do guarantee that the campaign will have no fraud, but it's for advertisers where that is a concern. So I think what you're seeing now is a rising tide of concern around fraud and viewability, and it's something that we're very committed to addressing. 2014 is going to be about new products, new sales channels, and new markets. So we merged with 24/7. We announced it in December of 2013. We finalized the merger in January of 2014. We're now 800 people strong within Xaxis. We are a platform that manages over $800 million worth of programmatic media spend, and we have media products that run the gamut from direct response retargeting type products all the way to Xaxis TV, which is our online video product. So what you're going to see out of Xaxis in 2014 is we're going to continue to expand geographically very aggressively. So right now we're in 32 markets. We'll be in 45 markets by the end of the year. We're going to roll out new products, and all of our products are really directed at brand advertising. So you're going to see advancements within mobile and video, which are two areas where we're working very hard to secure premium inventory, premium data to allow advertisers to engage with users across those devices. We're fortunate enough to be part of WPP, which has made some significant investments in television, especially with regard to addressable television. So we work very closely in the United States, for example, with Modi Media, which is a new platform that was launched by GroupM, and we actually help Modi execute on the digital portion of those campaigns. And we're working throughout the world on technologies that will enable us to help advertisers engage with audiences through television. One of the ways we do that, honestly, is to offer Xaxis TV, which is our online video product, which is actually a product that allows advertisers to look at their broadcast buys and their online video buys through the same lens with the same set of metrics. So we don't actually believe in the paradigm of asking advertisers to shift budget from television into digital. Rather, we think that digital has to be a natural extension of a television buy. And so things like selling on a guaranteed GRP or showing reach frequency curves across the two channels are things that we're doing to help advertisers think about online video the same way they think about broadcast TV.